Hello everyone. My name is Ranjot and this is Avneet. Today we will be talking about industrial and biological catalysts. Well, to begin with, let's see what are catalysts. Catalysts are substances that operates chemical reaction without itself being affected. And today we will be looking at two types of catalysts. First one is industrial that speed up the process of items in industries. An example would be nickel. The second one is biological catalyst, which are enzymes that are particular kind of proteins that have the ability to catalyze reactions in living organisms. The specific enzyme that we will be focusing on is betaine hydrochloride. Firstly, what is betaine hydrochloride? It is an organic compounded vitamin-like substance found in many different foods, such as sugar beets, grains, and spinach. It is also being recommended by naturopaths and as well as medical doctors as a supplement source of hydrochloric acid in the stomach. Now let's look at some of the properties of betaine HCl. The molecule formula is C5H12CINO. Molecular weight 153.6 grams/mol, and the melting point is 241 to 242 degrees Celsius. The chemical process. Betaine HCl has the ability to help the stomach to break down fats and proteins in the food we eat, and assists the general detoxification process in the body. It also is an essential component for metabolizing and absorbing food, and is particularly needed for assimilating proteins, vitamin B12, calcium, and iron. Furthermore, what type of macromolecules are enzymes? Enzymes are proteins and are both made from amino acids. The difference between protein and enzyme is a matter of function. Enzymes are involved in chemical reaction and make the energy molecules that allow the cell to grow, whereas proteins are used to construct cells. The general role of an enzymes in the living cells is to speed up the process and efficiency of reaction without themselves being consumed in the process. Betaine HCl helps in digestion and detoxification in living things. Now let's look at the biological process of betaine HCl. The chemical betaine is absorbed in the digestive tract into what are known as enterocytes. These enterocytes are then circulated into the liver, where the betaine can then be extracted and metabolized. From there, betaine hydrochloride is then changed into betaine inside the alkaline environment of the small intestine, creating a favorable environment for digestion. Some of the health benefits of betaine hydrochloride are: it is a powerful digestive aid for people who may have been privy to a poor diet, prolonged dehydration, and generalized stress. Betaine HCl has also been found to be beneficial in treating hypochlorhydria, a deficiency of stomach acid production. It also helps to treat acne, skin disorders, diarrhea, gallstones, stomach ulcer, and many other health problems. Enzyme inhibitors are substances that alter the catalytic action of the enzyme and consequently slow down, or in some cases, stop catalysis. There are three common types of enzyme inhibition: competitive, non-competitive, and substrate inhibition. Betaine HCl is a competitive inhibition that occurs when the substrate and a substance resembling the substrate are both added to the enzyme. A theory called the lock-key theory of enzyme catalysts can be used to explain why inhibition occurs. This picture shows the enzyme and the substrate. The lock and key theory utilizes the concept of an active site. The concept holds that one particular portion of the enzyme surface that has a strong affinity for the substrate. The substrate is held in such a way that its conversion to the reaction products is more favorable. If we consider the enzyme as the lock and the substrate as the key, and the key is inserted in the lock, is turned, and the door is opened and the reaction proceeds. However, when an inhibitor which resembles the substrate is present, it will compete with the substrate for the position in the enzyme lock. When the inhibitor wins, it gains the lock position. Action proceeds normally. Betaine HCl, in the past, was mainly used as betaine anhydrous extracted from sugar beets. But nowadays, It is available as betaine hydrochloride from synthetic production. With a strong focus on the crystallization process and correct application of a free-flowing carrier, a non-hygroscopic betaine can be produced. And it increases stomach acid to properly break down food, enhances digestive function, cholesterol support, and reduces gastric inflammation.